industrialist in that area.
He's a-
His waste treatment goes into Vapi, am I right?
Waste goes into.
Waste goes into
Right,
Vapi. You know,
treatment.
I mean, if he doesn't want to spend money on his waste treatment
But
and make more profits,
I think,
it's a
I
good
think,
way.
I think,
I mean-
in defense of Raju Shroff, I can say this.
Raju and that company is having all the environmental norms they are following. See, United Phosphorus we know, probably, but there are many small peoples.
You got what, 354?
More than that.
More establishments?
1,500 or
And
2,000.
how do you monitor them?
They don't monitor.
They don't monitor, then how do you expect
They
to?
force them to discharge into the.
They are not forced, they discharge and they let them go. See, he's a messenger, don't shoot him.
No, I
No, how
That's
can we
fine.
move
That's what
forward,
it is,
with
you know.
his help? That
Yeah.
would be a.
Yeah, that's right.
I may not be
Yeah.
knowing anything about the waste treatment. See, I can be just a media to connect the
Yeah.
proper people.
Yeah.
That
No,
can I can.
I thought that when we talked to S.K. Nanda, I thought that they are the people who are monitoring these industries. So he will be able to do something. Instead of that, he took the report and filed it away, and the people, those who were there in.
See, that's why I
itself-
first asked you, have you made a report?
Yes,
And
we
whom
did.
you
three
sent?
reports.
Not
And whom
only
you sent?
report, but we made a
I would
specific
like to know
recommendation.
that only whom you sent. See, now what we can do, what my
Right.
suggestion is.
See, the thing is, S.K. Nanda, let me, in favor of S.K. Nanda, there are good people in India, don't blame everybody.
I'm not blaming
No,
anybody.
no, no, I see, we want.
We're telling the facts.
As far as, yeah, that's right, that's also facts sounds like blaming, you know, because what the hell is if you filed away? Then what did you do? To me, it's like a blaming, it's a complaint, okay? But what I'm saying is these guys have to put up fires every year, you know, because every day, every minute, some bloody fellow at the top calls him, I want this guy to be
Prakash, you are
transferred.
a good heart person, I know
No,
that.
no, but you know,
But the thing is this though,
Uh.
when you send the report to a person with concrete recommendations, at least acknowledge that we have received the report. Yeah. They don't acknowledge even. What kind of bureaucracy is this? You know?
Yeah,
You
that's-
feel bad about it. You
what-
send to the people at our own expense, we did everything, our own time, everything. We prepare something, give it to them, hey, at least acknowledge that one.
There are two things. Probably that report was never even brought to the attention, but in favor of S.K. Nanda, I tell you, at least Anil Merchant called us, right, second time.
Yeah,
That's all what he
He
did.
sent me email also.
After when you were in touch with him, I talked personally, Forrest and we talked. So he responded, he was very nice to us. But after that, what happens, just like a big nice guy, you know, I'll tell you what, one of my mentors used to tell me, he's a very good man. He's good for nothing. Okay? So these things do happen. And how do you, see, you can attract
Okay,
lot of
let's
ants
finish this
with
up.
honey. You cannot attract ants with vinegar. Okay,
We understand that.
that's the one thing. The second thing, what he exactly pointed out through, what channel did you go through? Maybe we went through the other channel, they caught your customs goods in red channel.
Who are his connection that we use their money to stay in the motel.
Arey bhai,
The Parsi
Parsi
Fire
guy.
Temple gave us the money to
Money.
stay in the hotel.
I understand that.
It's a ridiculous absurdity. The guy who has absolutely nothing to do, he gives you the money that, okay, you go and live there, I'll spend
It's
the
not
money.
ridiculous, he's a
And
kind
do
man,
something.
he gave it to you, because the other people didn't give anything. This guy is good, he persuaded them. And I said, why the hell I want to spend 20,000 rupees in Gujarat, whereas, you know, I have my little mine in Andhra Pradesh in my own village. Why should I go 1,500? There's poverty everywhere. That's the argument I gave it to him. No, you should go. He said he bugged you, because he also gave. Why the heck you spend 4 days leaving your family, and you go for 1 month, I go there for 2-3 months. You
And
see,
still not fixed.
Okay.
we can complain and we
All right,
can
let's take-
cry.
Before we jump off.
Okay, let's get a structure made
So
on
here's
how we
my-
are going to proceed on this.
No, here's my suggestion.
Okay.
He can
Send the principal secretary of Maheshwari Sahu that we had a discussion here in United States so and so date with the group chairman of Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry regarding this waste of all and things. And we would like to visit and do the work in that area. Whatever you want to write, you write that way. Leave the job to me then, how to push them. But I need a reference.
That's what he's telling.
I need a reference.
I mean, that is, you know, actually when before you solve the whole bloody problems of the country and the Gujarat or whatever it is, pick up this one.
Yeah,
Focus
this
on it.
one which you are already working, one which you are already working.
And forget about education, environment, rural health and all this BS.
No, we'll do those things later on. Let's do one.
Just saw
Yeah.
this.
One which already working, one which.
One at a time, please. I just saw this. I just went back there and I just read this. You see, I knew this Wapi business going on, I think, for the last 3-4 years. Just because I never met you, but then I heard your name several times. Now we know this. We've identified this as a problem. We were going in circles. We found a source to pull us out of the circle. It's only time now. So let time take its time. And we'll go forward as far as this is concerned.
That's what we are talking of the Vapi, but I can tell that we can even start with the Surat. The same problem is there in Surat too. We have 400
Exactly
plus,
where I wanted us to
400
go.
plus processing house in Surat, all using chemicals for dyeing and printing. Where it goes, I don't know as on today. There are common effluent treatment plant and all money. I don't know what is the fact, because that is not my subject as on today. But I can check it now. What is the thing? Who is controlling it? And anything to be done in Surat is in our hand. We can talk straight away, catch the commissioner. They are our good friends. Collector, they are our very good friends. We can talk anybody in Surat. And chamber is always there on the top. So that can be started with there. Once we are starting there, we can catch Ankleshwar Vapi also.
And I have a request here. It's not Vapi, it's not Surat. It's everywhere else.
Anywhere.
My question is, can you folks as Rotary and these folks as ICA and whatever any other zillions of organizations that are out there, can reach out to as many of these places as possible and take the Surat and this Vapi as
See,
examples?
first make a model.
Exactly.
And then start working.
Make the Vapi and the Surat as models and then just the way in which you pointed out.
Yes.
Have you been to Surat the last 15 years?
Yeah.
And then said, look what's changed.
Yeah. That's what I want.
That's exactly what you're going to
Make a model first.
push.
We
And
went
what
to
about the
Wapi to
issues
try
that
and
you
make a
wanna
model,
use
we
it?
couldn't succeed.
Lost, but it is not lost. It is still sitting there, it is there, it can be used. And here we have a source through whom we can work and probably push further, and something can come out of it.
And Dr. Subbiah is there. I want to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Subbiah over there in the back. Although he's from Andhra, to me is a Gujarati. Because
That's what I thought. I look at him, I said, he's Gujarati. I said,
he worked for 30-40 years in Gujarat, and he is in the pharmaceutical industry. I was the senior vice president of Alembic Pharmaceuticals and Chemicals, I think. And he knows Gujarat probably, more than him from the standpoint of because of the experience that he had. Because maybe he was not even born when he started working there. So I mean, this gentleman lives in India. He is a resource person. If I tell you, he has a lot of things to do. He's a young family, but that man is retired. If he can connect with him as a local representative, because he knows a lot of big people too. And you see, you cannot put money always from your pocket to do this,
No.
which we did before, right?
Indians have a lot of money.
That's what he said to me. He said to me that that's there. So it's a question of putting this and tap this energy and expertise to make it work.
We need the system to be corrected. The system is the
That's
problem.
what system.
For the benefit of the community.
Bolo,
Want to
he
say
wants to
something?
say, yes.
Dr. Subbiah?
Subra. Come,
Yeah, come in.
Sure.